Happy holidays, Goddess of Genesis fam. I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be talking about the importance of joining a guild and why you need to do so. Now, I know in a lot of RPGs, like I have a console background, and I know there's a lot of fans of RPGs who only want to play single player. Like, they don't want to deal with people, they don't want to play multiplayer, so they like to keep to themselves. But this is not the sort of game where you want to do that. You really need to be in a guild, and here's why. When it comes to leveling up your character's star levels, it requires these heroic grails, and you can do about 2 a day. Like here, I've already used mine for Merlin, Joan, Chang'e, Artemis, and Lilith. Those are the 5 characters I'm leveling up. You can level up 5 characters a day, but if you're not in a guild, you can only level up 2 instead of 5. And as you can see from the heroic grails, I have 2100. I have more than I can spend because I'm in a guild. And the way that you earn those heroic grails are you can get some in Arcane Trial, and you can get some from the daily quests as well. But the only other way to get the other 6 heroic grail you need every day is by being in a guild. So when you're in a guild, every day you can contribute to the construction of the guild hall by either donating gold or star stones. And when you do this every day, you're going to get 200 heroic grail, or it might be 100 if you don't have the goddess's favor, but I get 200 because it doubles the reward. You also get stamina from doing this, and I always recommend choosing the starstone donation because the rewards are a lot better. And in the long term, you're going to get a lot more if you're contributing starstones instead of gold. Now, the other ways that you get Holy Grail are from doing Dark Gate and Guild War. Now, there is also a lot of PvE or game content that's locked behind being in a guild. There's the Dark Gate, which is like a Guild War style campaign. There's Guild Quiz, which happens twice a week. And there's the Guild War, where you fight another guild and you get rewards. So I'll just go through them really quick. The Guild Quiz is available Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. server time. So if you're in Chicago, it's 6 p.m. Chicago time, Central Time in the US. And all it is a quick multiple choice quiz. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, and you just have to get 10 questions right. And there is a time limit, so it's kind of hard to Google the answer if you do have a sheet with all the answers in front of you. Let's see, Shadow Heroes, it's a damage bonus or a crit bonus? It's one of the two. I'm gonna say damage. So anyways, you do just have to answer 10 questions. Every time you get a question right, you get gold reward and guild contribution points, which you can use in the store. And again, there's no penalty for guessing wrong, so you should always guess something. Wait, gem rarities might be 6, might be 4, not completely sure. But I mean, I know it sounds really boring to take a test in a video game, and that sounds like the last thing you want to do, but trust me, like, this only takes maybe 5-10 minutes to complete, and at the end you're gonna have like 1,000 guild contribution, which is a lot, and about 1,000,000 gold, so it's definitely worth your time. Mysterious shop. Gonna say the spark. So another thing you should know about Guild Quiz is sometimes it breaks, and it's a bug or something, it glitches out, and the answer will always be the yellow selection. So that's another incentive, I guess, to do this, is sometimes you don't even need to know the answer. You just keep answering yellow, and you'll get 10 in a row correctly. That's not happening right now, but I've never been a guild leader, so I don't know the answer here. But as you can see, this is going pretty quick. I'm almost halfway done, and I'm gonna have 1,000,000 gold in like 5 or 10 minutes. So definitely do your guild quiz, it's worth it. Now, aside from the PvE content that's in guild, or when you're in a guild, you also have access to a couple other things. First is this abilities menu, which these are all stat boosts, which will affect every member of your party. And as you can see here, I've maxed crit, maxed RSL, penetration, speed, and accuracy. And I'm currently working on physical evasion and then block and magic evasion. And these stat boosts are really important. Like if you see here, speed, all my characters have plus 20 speed, and that increases the likelihood that you will act first in combat. And another really important stat is RSL, which is resilience. And the higher your RSL, the less likely the opponent will be to land a crit on your characters. If you've ever seen my Joan in combat, she's my main tank, she has 157% RSL, so it's very unlikely that an enemy, Lucifer for example, is going to be able to crit. She's not going to act again, she's just going to hit a wall if she runs into my Joan. Like, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Now, another thing about being in a guild is you also have access to the guild shop, where every week you can get a couple Destiny Tarot. You can purchase those Eyes of Horus to spend in that ability menu that I was just talking about. And you can buy these beacon and lamp packs, which you use for awakening your characters. And when you buy a lamp pack, you're not getting one lamp, you're getting 6. So this is like buying in bulk, like when you go to Costco. So this is the most efficient way to purchase awakening materials. You really don't want to be sweeping adventure mode when you can be spending your guild contribution points here and getting a lot of them all at once. Now, if you want to join a guild, but you're not exactly sure how, there's a couple ways you can do so. If you click on the chat box in the lower left of this screen here, it'll bring up different channels. And if you go to like the world channel, like you can see people advertising like join my guild in the world channel. And in the server channel, there's also going to be a lot of conversation usually. And you'll see people here, the guild leaders will post that, hey, we have an opening in our guild, please join. Another thing you can do, which is what I did, is if you go to the ranks, you can view the top players on your server and you can see what guild they are, and then you can search out that guild and try to join if you want to join a guild with one of the top players. Now, the guild that I'm in is Apex Rays on the Endless Light server, and even if you're not in our guild, we do have a Discord that I highly recommend checking out. If you're on Endless Light but you're in a different guild, feel free to join. Or if you're on a different server, you can still talk to everybody in the community. And we have a really good, friendly community, a lot of hardcore gamers who don't just play Goddess of Genesis. So there'll be people playing other gacha games, and there will also be people who are hardcore Goddess of Genesis fans. So if you have any questions, we might be able to help you out or share some strategies. And I will post the link to our Discord in the description of this video. Okay, good luck. Have fun, everybody.